Syahrijal. Ya, kegiatan saya petani ya tukang deres, bikin gula kelapa, Desa Sukaraja, Kecamatan Palas, Dusun Pelabuh. Itu kayaknya kalau masalah kesulitan ya paling sewaktu hujan aja. Juga kadang ya lagi hujan itu kan susah itu, agak-agak licin gitu. Ya, dan juga ya bahan bakar juga agak susah juga, basah semua gitu. Hujan itu ya ada petir gitu. Ya takutnya namanya batang kelapa di sini udah tinggi-tinggi gitu. Ya licin kalau ada petir itu. Ya aku sebenarnya takut lah ya ada petir itu, takut banget. Tapi ya mau gimana, ya namanya ini kerjaan kita gitu. Ya mau nggak mau ya tetap aja kita maksain sendiri gitu.
I am Mr. Bonifacio Palis, the owner of Palis Farm, learning site for agriculture. This is in charge for the demo farm, especially for the coconut farming integration system. To me, it is very important that I have to join this specifically on looking at the other farms, specifically in Lampung, Indonesia, so that I can get some best practice from the point of view of production, also with the processing and the value adding, because this is very important to us, mutually with my co-farmers in our area of Region 12, South Cotabato.
My expectation for this visit would be that I can get more information with regards to the coconut industry, the byproducts of coconuts, the different variety of coconuts maybe that's suitable for the area. So maybe those kind of things that we can help improve, especially in our province, that the farmers will gain also some ideas that we can share to them when we get back. So hopefully I can get more information, and also maybe I could use that information for the legislation making policies for the betterment of the people, or especially the farmers in the province of Southern Leyte.
I'm Eleanor Sagigit. I hail from Malungon, Sarangani province, the southernmost part of Mindanao, adjacent to General Santos City. My company is Dalangdang Creek Farms. Dalangdang Creek Farms uses natural farming system. It is fully planted with coconut, that 20 hectares. But what is different is it is also intercrop with cacao. So Dalangdang Creek Farms is engaged in production of coconut, cacao, and consolidation from nearby farmers of their cacao beans and processing these cacao beans. The challenges is always labor, but there is now a limited number, and we have to compete with other farms also. People are getting engaged in farming, so we have to compete with the farm workers. Myself, one of the challenges also, because I want to prove to myself that farming is business and is profitable and can raise a family with dignity. I believe that fair trade in the value chain should start with farm labor and landowners up to consumers. So that's my personal challenge, to prove to myself that farm labor and farming is profitable and can raise a number of family members.
Namanya ini ya penderes lah. Ya kayak masalah harga wajan itu, ya kalau bisa ya bantuan lah gitu. Dan juga sama ya kayak arit, kayak sabuk-sabuknya pelengkap, yang jelas pelengkap ini tukang deres lah yang jelas. Ya, dan juga masalah harga juga ya kalau bisa agak lumayan tinggi lah ibaratnya ya. tadinya 10.000, ibaratnya 10.000 jadi 12.000 ibaratnya.
Yeah, I'm Gregory. I'm the director of the Sustainable Coconut Partnership. Yeah, the Sustainable Coconut Partnership started as a meeting series back in 2019 and for 4 years remained a meeting series until becoming the global platform for sustainable coconut, an impact-driven platform meant to look after the sustainability of coconut and a private sector-led driven organization. So when we transitioned from being a roundtable meeting series to the Sustainable Coconut Partnership, we decided obviously to keep as well the yearly meeting, right? We thought it was members would continue to want and need a place to network every year, an occasion to do that, and we thought let's continue to have yearly roundtables for the years to come.
SCP is one of the 20 initiatives that BSR is a secretariat for that it manages, and in this capacity we can learn from what others are doing in the field and we can also take advantage of the resources that they bring in terms of connections to other stakeholders and also in terms of the relationship with donors such as GSED or SIDA or USAID from which we work with on a daily basis.
I am Luz Brenda Balibrea from the Philippine Coconut Authority. My office is the one monitoring the trade performance of the coconut industry as well as overseeing the regulatory functions of PCA. So for me, participating in this activity is very important and very critical because sustainability is very critical to the coconut industry globally. As we all know, coconut is an internationally traded commodity and it is an industrial commodity. A Sustainable Coconut Roundtable is very important because this is supposed to set the tone of how sustainability program should be done by all coconut producing countries.
The roundtable is open to all, really. It's really a place to network, to showcase the advances from the members, but also for a number of companies to join, see what's happening in that space, being able to talk, to find partners, to be able to network. And obviously, what's really interesting is the ability to be able to welcome the public sector as well. Right, so a number of public sector actors with who we tied a number of partnerships this year are coming now to the roundtable. They have been coming to the meetings before, and I expect they will continue to do so. And it will be continuing to be this place to network every year. I think we're having a great time here in Lampung, where we are taking some of the participants from the roundtable, a number of them to come beforehand, spend 2 days on the field, learning about the sustainable coconut and the programs that are here in Lampung, and as well getting to know each other, getting into the groove a little bit of this pre-competitive, collaborative environment that we're creating. So truly great to be able to do that all together.
Yes. SCP for this year, that it's its first year of activity as a secretariat, I would think first and foremost is that we establish the identity of the initiative with its new name, its new logo, its new presence, its new website, all these details that really create a space for it that anyone around the world can relate to it, and our website is visited now by thousands of people, and that in and of itself creates a door for sustainability in coconut to be accessible to a lot of people. So that's one thing. A second element that I think is very important is the growth of the initiative from less than half a dozen members at the beginning of the year to right now about 24 members that are coming both from industry and from NGOs and including other groups from with which we have cooperation agreements like the International Coconut Community and others, as we try to continue to expand and get everyone to join the movement on coconut. As part of the work that we do, we have also 3 standing working groups, one on landscapes, one on sustainable agriculture, and one on transparency and traceability. Within each of these groups, volunteer members of the initiative get together on a monthly or bi-monthly basis to develop the agendas, to develop the activities, and through these we've done very innovative work, for instance in landscape, by mapping the existing coconut and its relation to deforestation and the age of the trees. We have also worked in the first step of designing transparency and traceability frameworks for coconut that are highly needed for the industry. And in terms of agricultural practices, we're continue to learn what are the best practices that we can have in terms of intercropping and other agricultural trends that we're getting from other crops and from our own research into coconut in different places of the world.
Hello, my name is Cornelia. I work for GIZ and I'm in charge of the Cocoa Alliance project that supports sustainability in the supply chain of coconut oil. The Sustainable Coconut Roundtable is a very important activity in the sense that it brings people together who are involved in the same supply chain but do not meet necessarily because they are involved in different roles, in different priorities, different interests, but they do have a lot of things in common, a lot of interests in common to ensure sustainability of supply chain, to ensure the situation of the farmers, to ensure that the produce is sufficiently generated. So there are things in common they can discuss on the roundtable and coming together. They can meet and build relation, and they can also agree and discuss things they can do to improve the situation and to work at the supply chain.
I'm Jessica Wettstein, the Sustainability Sourcing Manager for APAC at Barry Callebaut. I'm based in Singapore and I work on sustainable sourcing activities for palm oil and coconut oil. Yes, so Barry Callebaut was one of the companies that initiated the Sustainable Coconut Roundtable, what it was known as back in the day. So we're very happy to see that it's now been formalized and we've established the Sustainable Coconut Partnership under the leadership of BSR, the Secretariat. For us, it's really a great milestone because it shows that there's a lot of interest among different actors along the coconut supply chain in trying to address some of the fundamental issues that we are seeing in the sector. Yeah, the fact that we're here today, we have new members on board, it's really an amazing milestone, and I think we can be really proud of what we've achieved so far. There's still so much more to do, there's so much more we want to do, but the momentum is here, the interest is here, and the commitment from members and non-members is here as well.
So I would wish them really join these meetings, be there, get into contact with your peers, with the other actors of the supply chain, use the chance to get into communication and to share your common interests and to exchange and really to learn from each other and to understand what are the concerns of your partners and from you. So what do you have in common? You need to agree what can be done to improve the situation, where can you agree on common actions, and then really to go for these actions. That is what I would like to call you to do.
For the last year, as one of the SteerCo committee members, we've been working very hard to put together some of our commitments into action. We're now working on 3 important working groups, and I would encourage anyone who hasn't joined yet to come on board, because we really need everyone to make this a success. One of the great things about being part of this partnership is that we can really work on some of the key topics together. We don't have the solutions, we don't have the answers, so together we can brainstorm and we can come up with new ideas and solutions to implement within our own companies and together with our partners.
I do hope that we can generate enough motivation and commitment that this will be taken up even after the project has ended.